That escalated quickly.
We're on a mission to open a brick and mortar retro video game store in 60 days.
Day 34, we got lots of stuff on deck for today. We're going to be doing the final black coat of back there. We have some helpers coming in today, so I'm going to bring up new inventory. They're going to go through and make sure that nothing's on the shelf, and if it's not, it's going to get placed in this pile, which we need to test and price. We're also going to be painting the hallway in there, and we're picking up another arcade machine. We have a bunch of emails we need to go through. One is the proofs for all of our merch, and second is all the finalization of the front signage. Final mock-up for the middle sign. There it is, looks great. Just got the proofs in for the merch. That's the logo placement for the hat. We're just gonna start with black and white, and then that's the logo placement for the t-shirts. Perfect, so we'll go ahead and order that. And also, we're picking up another arcade machine, and we might actually be picking up two. My original debate, I always wanted the arcade 1-ups because they're a little bit smaller and definitely cheaper. But there was 3 arcade 1-ups that I really wanted, and I couldn't decide between them. There's Simpsons, NFL Blitz, and NBA Jam. And NFL Blitz, I couldn't find anywhere. There was one that was listed, and the guy didn't even read my messages. He probably sold it, or he's just not active on Facebook. But NBA Jam was available, and we locked down a deal for that, and we were going to pick it up today. But then one came up on Facebook Marketplace this morning for a really good price. He actually might be able to drop it off, so we can actually end up doing all 3, which wasn't part of the original plan. But this is now going into the back, and we were still trying to figure out what to do with kind of this panel, and we didn't really have any ideas. But what I'm thinking, and because I wanted to have that photo opportunity with the kid playing with the parent, we're gonna do all 3 in a row, and we're gonna take the riser off the middle one. So the middle one's gonna be a bit lower, the other 2 are gonna be up, and we're even gonna raise the 2 outside ones where we might make a little platform for the 2 of them so it can go up a little bit higher, because these are still a little bit low if you're playing as an adult. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna look so good with them. Too tall on the outside, short in the middle. Still have to figure out which ones are gonna go where, and we're still waiting to hear back if the NFL Blitz guy can drop off today, and if not, then we have to coordinate picking that up at some point. Hopefully it all works out. Once we get them all in here, it'd be a lot easier to configure them. But I even measured if we couldn't do that and we had to put them all side by side, and they fit perfectly from there to here. On our way to pick up, on our way to pick up an arcade machine. Show you what it is in 2 seconds. Here it is. One came with a stool.
Oh, hey.
Got it in. And the other one is arriving right now, too. He says he's here. That escalated quickly. I don't know if we're going to do... I think we're going to keep them all this height. Originally, we were thinking about putting a low one in the middle. I think that looks good the way it is. Had some people come in and help today. My dad was here and Kathy. And we got some more organizing done. This is new stuff that needs to be tested and priced. Same with over here at the PS3. And all of this stuff is doubles that's going to go down into storage. This is a bunch of sealed 360 stuff. We reorganized the shelving so we can get more shelves up there, have more room for inventory. We got the final coat of the black done on the back here, and ordered our merch, got our signage firmed up. I had to double check with the city of Toronto to make sure I didn't need any permits for that. I called in, the guy said he was 99% sure that we didn't because it's free to play. And I just fired off an email to them to triple check, but there is a workaround. If for some reason they say we need a permit, we can either just apply for the permit. If it's too expensive, we can actually have these listed for sale. So it'd just be a product that's for sale, have them listed for a super high price, or at least have a SKU on our system. I'm really starting to get nervous about this permit that we're waiting for, which is the secondhand permit. We need a police check and judicial matters check, and the backlog on that is who knows how long. We applied on the, what's the date today? We applied on the 16th, 8 days ago. They sent us an email almost right after we applied, said that there was a 3-week backlog. So hopefully we get it in 3 weeks from when we applied, which would be the 6th of November. And then on top of that, once we get the police check in, then we can apply for the secondhand permit. And I don't know how long the turnaround time on that is. I don't think it'll be that long. It should be pretty quick. But then we might also have to have someone come in and check occupancy. We won't know until we apply for that permit. I really hope that police check comes in soon, because That's the only thing we're waiting on, really. We can get most of this other stuff done in a couple weeks, but without that permit, we can't open. So fingers crossed the police check comes in and then we can get moving on that. We just finished up for today. I forgot to film when Andre was here, but he helped us out with some pricing, and we got some of our miscellaneous shelf up and priced. And also we got started on our controller wall. Got a bunch of that up and priced. Time to go home. It's about 1 o'clock almost. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.